Hello everyone and welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Ella. I'm a 22-year-old living in Hervey Bay of Queensland in Australia. I've just started up recently here on YouTube, basically just sharing my little bit of life with everyone. I've got lots coming up in my personal life, so I thought why not get this started now. And if you aren't new here, well then thank you for coming back. Last week I decided to basically not do a video. I did have a little bit of content, but it wasn't enough to put together a good enough video. This week I've got a lot more things going on. I actually have a bit of a weird roster. I've got like 3 night shifts, somewhat of a day off, and then a day shift and a couple afternoons. So I think I'll kind of be taking you guys along with me for it, but at different times of the day. So it's gonna be an adjustment. I am also in, I don't want to call it a rut. I think I mentioned this last week or the week before. I don't know when it was. I'm in a bit of a rut all over. Like reading, I have basically stopped reading. I don't know why. I think it's more so I've just been working so much. Like some of my shifts are like 7 till 7 or 7 till 5:30. And before I go to work, like I don't have time to read because we get up, have a coffee, get ourselves ready and head to work. And then after, like I want to spend some time with my partner Josh, and we want to watch a TV. Like I get dinner ready, we want to tidy up around the house a little bit. So I think that reading has kind of been neglected lately, I guess. And in saying that, also my walks and my planning. So today we are getting out of a rut. It is Monday the 25th of March and it is 3:20 in the afternoon. So I will give you a bit of a rundown on what my morning looked like. So I woke up, knew I had training today. So today I did cannulation and PICC trainings. I may or may not have brought back a few cannulas from work, and I'm going to try and get Josh to let me practice on him. I passed the demonstration on the dummy, so I did probably about 10 on the dummy. Like I did a fair few, and it was easier than I thought it was going to be, but the dummy has got veins that are perfect and easy to get in, and they don't roll, and the patient, it's literally just an arm like that. It's a dummy. That's what it is. It's a practice tool. So in the real life, I have been told that it is harder to find the veins and harder to control the patient is basically the way to go. So that whole cannulation process is supposedly quite easy, but it's the lead up to it. So hence why I brought home some cannula things to attempt on Josh. I saw him at lunch and he was not very keen on it, so I will work on that. I finished my training and then I went to see Josh, literally just to say hello and to annoy him, I guess. And then I've come home. I had a little bit of lunch. We had some pizza and pasta last night from our favorite Italian here, Giovanni's. It's down near like the Esplanade on one of the side streets. It's lovely. So I had that, watched a little bit of YouTube, and then I just popped on my on repeat playlist. And then I've just done a little bit of cleaning around the house. Not as much as I want to get done, like I still have more to do, but I've started. But I knew that I needed to start off my video as well, and I wanted to get my planner done. So my mind is running at like a million miles per hour. But anyway, so I've cleaned up the lounge room because I don't know if I've said before in a previous video, our lounge was kindly given to us by my parents, but it's a white leather lounge. And where it was positioned at like my family house on the coast was where the sun shone in. So the leather has like started to break down. So if you were to sit on the couch, you would stand up and have pieces of white leather stuck to you. We have like blankets and a quilt over it, but sometimes like that all falls off and then there's white shit all over the floor. And yeah, so I have fixed up all like the blankets and whatnot, and then I'll hoover the house up soon. I just wanted to get like everything up off the floor, and then like if things fall on the floor, that doesn't matter because then I can just give it a vacuum. So anyway, while I am in here, I'm going to get my weekly planner sorted and write up a shopping list. And like on my weekly planner, there's like a general like to-do list on it as well, like a to-do list section. So out of everything that I wrote on there from last week, I did 2 things. I did my wardrobe, like completely redid it, and then we edited the vlog. And my habit tracker, I wrote down that I wanted to go to the gym or a walk for every day, like not the gym every day, but at least go for a walk. We did that Monday, and that was shortly lived. Reading, I did that Monday, and once again that was shortly lived. Water my plants, I did not do that any day. To be fair, it has been raining most days, but there were a couple of days that was like sunny in the afternoons that I could have gone out and done it, but anyway. And then stick to dinner plans. So I stuck to them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, what happened Thursday? I don't know what happened. I think we got takeaway Thursday. And then Thursday, what do we have for dinner? Thursday we had fish. Oh, honestly, I don't even know what dinners we had. But anyway, we had takeaway Friday night on the way to the coast, because we went to the coast on the weekend just to see our family, because we won't see them for Easter this weekend. So we got lots of chocolates, gave them the little presents that we'd bought as well. And then Saturday, Josh went to like a BMX motorbike show thing with his with his dad and sister. So he had takeaway that night. And then I had dinner at home with my family. And then Sunday morning we went out for breakfast at Coffee Cat, which was delicious. And then for dinner last night, that's when we had the Italian. So we had Giovanni's. We had a barbecue pizza, arancini balls, some pasta, but it was a little bit spicy. So I basically broke the rules and added aioli, and Josh gave me the biggest amount of shit for it. But if you think about it, it was the right sauce to add. It was already a garlic creamy base, and I just added aioli to make it more tame. I don't know. All the Italians out there will very much dislike me, but whatever. It tasted much better once there was a bit of aioli in it, because it was a bit less spicy on my tongue. So I'm going to do up my to-do list now and my shopping list, because I have to pick Josh up from work at 5 and it's 20 to 4. So I'm going to get that sorted, get the washing out of the machine if it's ready. Just do a quick general tidy up around the house. I got to empty the dishwasher, hoover the floor. I think that's it. So I have finished with my weekly planner. So I've got wrote down when I don't even know if you can see that properly. So I've got wrote down when I'm working and when Josh is working, what we're having for dinner that night. And then our habit tracker once again is basically the same as for last week. So gym/walk, just trying to get some movement in each day. Sticking to dinner plans. Reading, because Josh bought a book a little while ago as well and he never read it, and I need to get started back on it. And I think I bought myself a journal at the beginning of the year, and I said I was going to fill it out every morning, just wake up that little bit earlier, sit down, have my tea or coffee, fill out my journal, that kind of thing. But I haven't followed that whatsoever. So I might try and get back into that, especially because journaling can just open up your mind to things, I guess, in the morning, get yourself more prepared. Yes, so I'm gonna go and finish some things off around the house, pop this up. My camera battery is flashing dead, so I'm going to charge it and I will see what I get up to next. I completely forgot to tell you guys, or show you, I chopped all my hair off. So yeah, but it just feels so much lighter and fresh, healthier. So yes, very nice. Good morning everyone and happy Tuesday. I am working a night shift tonight. It's actually my first night shift ever on the ward. I did one as a student, but obviously it's very different to being the real deal, because if the ward is full, that's like 32 beds. So it means most of the time that there's like 3 staff on and you each have at least 10 patients each. So I'm just hoping that I'm on with some other good nurses that will be nice and patient with me. So at the moment I got my car in for a bit of maintenance. I had a bit of a whoopsie doopsie, if that's what you want to call it, a bit of a car crash a few weeks ago. Actually, it was like the end of December. So more than a few weeks ago, like a few months ago, I guess, and it's taken them quite a while to get the ball rolling. So basically all of like my front bumper was being fixed, and something to do with my number plate and something to do with my bonnet. So it's due to be picked up today at 4 o'clock, but I've just called them and said, look, this is my situation. I'm on night shift and I would much rather sleep this afternoon. Can I pick it up tomorrow morning? And they said, yep, too easy. So that's good. So I'm just going to preoccupy myself today, keep busy, so that this afternoon I will have a bit of a rest. Hello everyone. It is Wednesday morning and I finished my first night shift. I'm feeling much better than I thought I was going to be honest. It's 8 o'clock now. I finished at 7:30 and then Josh picked me up and he dropped me off to go and pick up my car. So all of my bonnet, like the front bonnet, is all fixed now. No, the front bumper is all fixed now, which is good. So it means I can give my car a bit of a tidy up and take it into Toyota, because long story short, my car was part of that era where the primer that they used to put underneath the paint didn't hold well. So now I have basically bits of paint flaking off everywhere, which is shit, and the resale value has gone down because of it. So once that's fixed, then maybe I can get it quoted and see about the new car. That might not be until the end of the year, I'm not too sure, but at least that's all sorted. Yeah. So I've just got to the chemist to get my tablets, like my normal medications, and realized that I didn't actually bring the scripts with me. So that's great. So I'm going to go home and probably just rest, and then I will go back to the chemist later. It's rainy. I don't know if you can see. It's like just a really, really drizzly day, which is great for me because it means I can go home, have a shower, basically lay in bed or lay on the couch, watch movies and feel not guilty for it, I think. But yes, I'm gonna head home now. I just thought I'd pull out my camera while I had the chance.
That's what she said to say. And she's very organized too. She's not messing around.
Night 3, doing 7 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. And it's been a shit show at work apparently, so let's go. Finally home.
I feel like
Hello everyone, it is Saturday the 30th of March. I haven't taken any videos the last few days because I've been working night shifts, and then today I started on a morning shift and I was pretty much dead. But anyway, we've just gone and got fish and chips for dinner because we were gonna have it last night, but then I was asleep most of the day, so we didn't have it. And Josh has just bought me my Easter presents because we already had enough chocolate, so I've got a few new books. I keep buying new books, but I'm not reading anything. So anyway, I got this one because I heard good things about that. And then I got this one, which is the second book to the other one that I bought, which I still haven't read, but I thought I'm gonna grab it anyway. And then I saw that, The Love Contract, and the back of it sounds pretty good. And then we got this game, which Josh has wanted us to get for a very long time. It Takes Two. What's it about again? So the mum and dad are getting a divorce, and the daughter makes a wish that they get back together or fix their life or whatever. So then they kind of become these woolen people. I don't know if you can see it. They become like these figurines, these small people, and you've got to like work together to get back to their normal life. I don't know, I probably explained that all wrong, but anyway, it's one of those games where you've got to like move the camera while you're moving the person, and I don't do well with those ones. So we will see how it goes. We're gonna have some dinner, play the game, and go from there.